Alright, welcome to episode number 83, I believe. This is take 2 at this. Thanks for tuning in. We're at Bowling Green for the Nostalgia Nationals. Got about 7, or got up a little bit before 7 and left home around 7 and got down here. So, not a bad car ride. Weather not looking too awful promising, but we're expected 1 or 2 rain delays and then hopefully get it all in. So stay tuned on this video for a lot of good racing, a lot of really cool stuff. Got a few funny cars, a lot of altereds, a lot of dragsters, top fuel coming. You know what it is. Stay tuned. As advertised, it rained a little. That just gave me and Rob some more time to roam the pits, and it's time. You see that tractor? It's prepping the track for nitro coming up. Round 1 of top fuel. It's probably going to be about 10-15 minutes, and it's probably going to be about, I don't know, 10-15 seconds for you all. Stay tuned. Here we go. E1. Time to burn some nitro. Here we go. First round, first pair. This is the Wally Parks Nostalgia Nationals 2025. We're a little further down the track today than usual. Checking out all the stuff going on. Here at Bowling Green, I like to get not under the awning because I don't like the poles getting in the way. I think here comes Rob back. Great. Love the smell of nitro. Here we go. Lane 602, 243. Pass number 2. Second pair of round 1. After an oil down, took about 15-20 minutes, not too awful bad. Is that Tommy Hill? I think that's Tommy Hill. I'm not sure though. Been talking with Rob, and we've had a blast at this so far today, so there might be another nitro adventure later on in the year, possibly. Not going to say anything just in case it doesn't work out, but when we get our mind set on doing something, we usually do it, so hopefully. This photographer is directly in front of the Christmas tree. There we go. And it was only from the angle I'm standing at, so. Alright, here we go. .589 at 196. Looked like you put one out late. Wind light in the left lane. Next pair. The Van Horn in the close side in the A&W car. I heard him say that. Watched him Thursday make a pretty good pass. The burnout on that one. That wind. Hell, that wind's a half track. The Rod Speed Shot Machine. I believe that's what that said. And it smells so good. I love the smell of nitro. All right, here we go. Down there, both of them out of the throttle, 671 for the wind, the left lane at 158. One of the best parts about this event is they send the trucks down directly after the pass. Let the audience cheer for the crew. Really good run there. Here's two familiar names. Pete Kaiser. He'll be on the far side. He's the points leader in the NHRA Top Fuel Heritage Series. And then the Irish Car Bomb. They got a funny car. Saw him at Chaos last year. That's him right there, Irish Car Bomb. We'll see him next week. We'll see him next week in the funny car. Looks like a little excitement there from the driver. Looks like everything's okay. They have that Camaro. We'll see him next week in the funny car. This week in the dragster. They turn on a wind light and take out the points leader, Pete Kaiser, or Kaiser go on to the next round in that red front engine dragster. Only time will tell. Here we go. All right, here we go. I believe this is the final pair of round one. Put one out down direct. 574 at 257. There's your run. How about that? For more nitro. I believe these are the fuel alters, right? No, that's another pair. Oh, and that's Tommy Hill on the far side. I think so this time. This must be the last pair. I thought there was four. There must only been three. There must only been three. I think I see a funny car back there too. Here we go. Another good run there for Tommy Hill. No, they said Tommy Hilton. Okay, I must have got that wrong. Hilton. It's Tyler Hilton. Okay, I keep mixing up the names. I'm sorry. I can't hear very well. I apologize. Tyler Hilton. All right, here comes the funny cars. It's not a competition series. It's not a competition this week for the Nitro Funny Cars and the Heritage Series, but it is an exhibition race. These guys are here to beat each other. I believe Illinois Thunder on the close side. Then the Bartone Brothers funny car over there. On the far side, we have not seen this Bartone tribute funny car in person yet. Illinois Thunder, we saw him here last year and at Nitro Chaos in Edgewater. Nice group of people. I believe lost in the semifinals at last year's event. And though it's just exhibition, this is still the Wally Parks Nostalgia Nationals. You're on a Nitro Funny Car and you're racing against another one. A win is a win. You want to get the win over this guy. Same thing for the Bartone Brothers tribute car. Well, there may not be a trophy on the line, but you're in a drag race and you want to win. That Bartone car, that thing went 371 at 2:01 to the 8th mile Thursday. I watched it on TV, NHRA.TV. So here we go, see what happens. Good race, 584 to a 601. 584 at 247 for the Bartone Brothers Tribute Funny Car. Listen to that ovation for the Illinois Thunder crew. Here comes a Bartone Racing. Next class. $750. Here we go. There's Friels on the close side. I believe Pat Friels is his name, I think. This is a very cool class, as well as 7.0. This is a little bit more diverse because of what these door cars are running against dragsters and altereds and things. The 7.0's got a lot more altereds than anything else. But this is a really cool class. That's a good one. And it is Pat Friels. 761, a hole shot's him. Lord, it is. If you move the camera just a tiny, tiny bit, it moves the whole damn thing. I apologize. Oh, the Corvette goes to a lot of races. We go to that black Corvette. Is it the Pro Superstar Shootout this year? The 470 Outlaw race in London we went to. How about that? You're racing at the Pro Superstar Shootout, Outlaw 470 event, Verge Series type things at London Dragway and wherever. And then the Wally Parks Nostalgia Nationals here in Bowling Green. Turns it red, and the dragster gets the win. How about that Corvette? That's the finish line. That literally went to the finish line in this 57 Chevy, or the 8th mile finish line, which is only half track for these guys. The blown 57 Chevy. Oh my goodness, man, this is that burnout big enough for you?
Yeah, man. He likes them big.
No response to that. I mean, this is seriously so cool. What other class do you see front engine dragsters and then blown 57 Chevys, nitrous Corvettes? You know, this is awesome. It's out on him. It is the Corvette at the line on a hole shot. Beats the 57 Chevy. Here comes somebody down the track to pick something up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I believe this is a buy run, the last of the 750 class. Alright, here we go. .756. Alright, time for Pro 7.0. We just ran 7.5. Now we're going to run Pro 7.0. Start off with an altered, I believe. And a front engine dragster. I didn't even see that car. Two good ones. This nostalgia drag racing is really cool. First time I ever saw the Pro 7.0 class was Kentucky Dragway back in 2022. We started this gun racing tour series. It was one of the first weeks that I did it. It was either week 6 or week 7, which would have been episode 6 or episode 7 of the tour. And I did that, and I won that day in the junior dragster, and I was like, yep, YouTube is definitely my thing. And here we are, over 3 years later, doing it again. And altered looked good off the line. On a double breakout, gets there for the win. 192. It looked like the altered left the front engine dragster sitting on the line. I hear one, but I don't see it. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's Rocket Man Robbie Friels. And then the Gold Rush. Rematch of the final round of Pro 7.0 here last year in the first round. Now this ain't NHRA Pro Mod. The spot that you were in matters going into race day. Wherever you qualified. You want to avoid the heavy hitters, qualify high. One of them had to have probably qualified low. Or they both qualified around the middle, I'm not sure. But it's not like either one of those cars to be racing the other one in the first round. A lot of really cool cars here though. I talked to the Gold Rush people a little earlier. They also have a white funny car going to be running in Pro 6.0. That'll be the next class. And that thing's cool. So take your pick now. Will it be Robbie Friels, Rocket Man in the purple car on the far side? Or the close side, the Gold Rush fuel altered Here we go. Oh, the irony of that one. Gold Rush turned it red in the final round last year against Robbie Frills, and Robbie Frills does it first round against Gold Rush here. Man, what difference a year can make. Wow. Here comes two Corvettes. This black nitrous one over here on the far side. Looking right at it. And the one on the close side out of Larry's camp over there, red with the supercharger. Battle of two different types of boosts. Both going to try to run 7.0 down through this drag strip. What a track this is. I love this place. It's my 4th time ever being here. And if you want more nostalgia drag racing, you want more nitro cars, you want more of this stuff, guess what? Next week, it's called 3 weeks of nitro for a reason. Next week, stay tuned, because we're heading to Edgewater for Nitro Chaos. It's going to be awesome. We did it last year. Doing it again this year. That's a good one. The left lane, 704 to the 705. Good run. Oh. Well, and here comes Larry Harlan. Yep, there you go. Video. There's Larry on the far side. Check out the Nitro Experience video with me and Larry. Rob is filming it on the other phone. Larry was #1 qualifier here last year. I believe he said he's #4 today, but had some problems in the first round last year. Well, it wasn't a great weekend for him, actually. Other than being #1 qualifier, he busted his head open on something, had a bad cut, and then couldn't make his first round pass last year. Hopefully it'll be different this year. Here we go. And Tony Lombardi on the close side. Lombardi turns it red. Larry 702 at 194. There we go. I don't know if this is 6.0 or 7.0. I guess it's a 7.0 car. 57 Chevy funny car here. Get ready. It is 7.0. Gonna be racing against the dragster. Looks like they're having problems in the drag nut. 57 Chevy. Come on. Oh, that thing's loud. There we go. like that one. That's the first time I've ever seen a funny car run in 7.0. That is really cool. Just throwing that out there. Definitely one of my favorite cars on the property here. I believe we got 4 funny cars racing today. There's a lot out there, like Bruce Larson and Jungle Jim's funny car, but they're not racing. They're just here for show. But here we go. Front engine dragster, 57 Chevy drag nut funny car. Here we go. Not a great run for the 57 Chevy. Front engine car takes it. I believe this is the first Fuel Altered Pro 7.0 winner on the channel. Coming up. It's not. Maybe it is. I thought that was Gary Lever. I think it is. I'm not sure. Another front engine car on the far side. Lord have mercy, what a light. I believe this is the buy run. I'm sorry about that. I turned and looked at the board. He's pointing at something. Here we go. Got out of it. Probably save parts, my best guess. Not bad. This is maybe my most look forward to class of the whole thing. Pro 6.0 coming up. Chaos. Blue front engine over there on the far side. Set up for a good race here. Another altered, another front engine against each other, but this time it's a whole second faster. These guys are capable of all running with the top fuel cars. And yes, if you see that pulling around there, that's a funny car behind them. Getting ready to go. It's that funny car I was talking about. Here we go. Left lane takes it, 628 at 229. Woo. Looks like the competition buy, not for qualifying effort just because his opponent was not able to make the call. It's going to go to the white funny car. And as soon as we say that, here it comes. No competition broken by. It's going to be High Heaven, the altered, versus the funny car. I said that because Brian Loans, who's on the PA system talking, said it himself. So I just assumed they were going to start him up and go, but they waited a minute, and it takes two to race, so good job, good sportsmanship by the funny car team. Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to video until this phone runs down to about dead, and I'm going to try my best to get the Top Fuel stuff on it. The plan right now is to video conservatively on this phone, and we're going to start making some other videos on the other phone. So Nostalgia Pro Stock will be its separate video. They're up next. They're going to be a separate video. Here we go. '78 Mustang funny car. High Heaven fuel altered. Here we go. All right. Are you a funny car person or you an altered person? Leave a comment. Make a prediction because they are staging. Here we go. For the High Heaven altered 204 mile an hour. That still had some more in it. Woo. All right. This car coming on the far side, I believe. Was a Pro 7.0 class back then in Kentucky Dragway, and it's on a buy run, and that is not good. I feel some things coming out of the sky right now. This run, it is not happening because it is raining. Great. It has literally been 2 hours, but we're back. And the wonders of YouTube, y'all had to wait 30 seconds. So here we go. The sun's out, at least for a little while. That's the Instigator fuel altered. There's you a burnout. There's the Rat Trap fuel altered. He's gonna wheel that thing almost down to the 8th mile. Woo. Look at that thing. You're like, there's no way that go 6 seconds to the quarter mile. Well, yeah. Yeah, it does. Pretty cool. A lot of fans have been run off with the weather, but a lot have stayed, so should be fun here. And since the change of schedule, I believe Top Fuel is next and not Pro Stock. But I think Pro Stock's after Top Fuel. Pro Stock is still going to be on a completely separate video. So here we go. Matchup of the altereds. Take your pick. Rat Trap or Instigator? You can comment it below or not, or do whatever you want. Here we go. Burn down in nitro fuel altereds. Mr. Starting Line guy was waving in for him to go in. They're in. Oh, that was a good one down the track, and then the Instigator had to get out of it. Rat Trap goes to a 6:47 win. Rat Trap going on. Next pair of the 6.0 class. Leave the Rat Poison car on the far side. Down on the close side, that's a different one. You got to love this. There's no way you don't see one of these cars and just think, oh yeah. One of the fuel altereds. Here we go. Up in smoke, 617 for Rat Poison, 222.25. This is round 2 of Top Fuel Dragster. Coming at you. No, it's not. It is not. Like they said, Top Fuel Eliminator, but I believe it is the buy run for the 6.0 class. Yep. The Bruiser. As I was saying earlier, last time we saw this car, it was in the 7.0 class. Turned it up this year, running a whole second faster to the quarter mile. Sweet. And then I believe Top Fuel's next. All right, here we go. He had to do some driving, and driving it he does. 618 at 221.52 mile an hour. How about that? Good run. Right now I believe it's Top Fuel time. Round 2, which is the semifinals. Shot right there, how about that? I actually did something that didn't look horrible filming today. What do you got going to the final round? No, actually I don't think there's 8. I thought maybe there was 10 cars. Maybe this is the quarterfinals. We'll find out. If there's only 4 semifinals, if there was 5, it was quarterfinals. See, I thought they only qualified 8, but I could be wrong. Here we go, they're going in. .576 at 256 to a 595 at 221. Great side-by-side pass. Left lane gets it done. Next up, I believe that's just a by-run car, I think. Oh wait, no, there's nothing on the boards, no. Here's a question. There's a lot of the same cars that participate in it, but would you consider Nitro Chaos the same type of thing as this, nostalgia drag racing? Or would you consider Nitro Chaos everything? Because the majority of the cars are nostalgia. And I was talking to Dad about that, because I was like, would you really consider Nitro Chaos nostalgia? Because we all saved it on our hard drive and it was in the Nitro nostalgia thing. So I wondered, leave your comment, leave your opinion on that. If you have one about it. Here we go. .582 at 250. There you go. All right, here we go. I believe this is the final pair of top fuel for round number 2. After all that confusion, that's who that is on the far side. I don't know if this is on the close side, but you can't hardly see. Here we go. Go. Pulling in. Another great side-by-side. 259. 584 at 259. Hilton gets the win. Daggone, what a run. Time for more Nitro. Nitro Funny Car. Coming up. Thunder on the close side. That's a Mustang on the far side. First race was a good one. The Bartone brothers car got down the track first. This is a really close race. So round number 2 of this matchup, we'll see if it happens again, or if Illinois Thunder can change his luck. That left lane has seemed to be the better lane all day. Here we go, they're staging. They're both out of it. A little pedal, not gonna be enough. That was terrible camera work, but we got most of it. 642, Bartone Brothers, take it again. Trying to save a little battery. Not getting the whole session here of Pro 7.0, but we are getting a few passes. This is Larry Harlan. Back up after winning first round. Go check out the YouTube video we made, the Nitro Experience. We did it just a little while ago, and Larry's a great guy. Awesome getting to talk to him again. Now, he's the first interview I ever did, back in 2022. Got together and made that clip at Kentucky Dragway, and all these years in the future, you know, that, like I said, that was kind of the weekend I was like, YouTube is for me. This is what I'm going to do. And Larry was my first ever interview. Since then, I've interviewed Force, Big Daddy, Daryl Gwynn last week, a lot of legends. Here we go. Gets it on a red light and goes 7:07 with an 8. Larry Harlan going on. 187.47. Here comes Larry Greer, the Gold Rush, the runner-up from last year who took out the winner from last year, first round. Did an interview with him. He said in his white funny car he's racing, he's going to do the Verge Series in it. I know somebody else who's going to be doing a lot of the Verge Series races this year. Yeah, it's me. Oh man, I love that car. There's that altered over there. That is one bad outfit of a car there. Yeah, and if I know, if I'm thinking correctly here, when he does do the Verge Series in the white funny car, the Mustang, that would be the first funny car to ever do it, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be really cool. All right, here we go. He's pre-staged. With an 8, he gets there on a red light win as well. 720 with a 5 for the other car, but it doesn't matter because they red lit. And as always, I want to say stay tuned because these guys are coming up next. The Rat Trap High Heaven Bruiser Pro 6.0 fuel altereds. Here's an up close view of the Bruiser car. These things are bad. I mean, look at the wheelbase. That is like the length of my junior dragster. Or it may be a little bit longer, but it ain't much longer. This is even shorter than that. I'd say this is the length of my junior dragster. I mean, man, what a car. What a car. But it's not the semifinals, it's the quarterfinals. There's 6 cars remaining here in the 6-0 index, and they're about to get them fired up to run the final 6. All right, here we go. The Bruiser. I believe that's High Heaven. 2 fuel altereds. Here we go. We've seen everything in this class. We've seen a funny car, fuel altereds, and dragsters. This should be fun. Here we go. Out of the throttle. He is trying to pedal. That was very interesting. It is going to be the Bruiser. Very big missed opportunity to pedal it there for the win. All right, here we go. Next up. That's, there we go. This must be a buy run. He must just be staging. It's weird. If there's 6 cars, then why is there a buy run? Saving parts. Want to go down under their own power and save it for next round. I guess it's another solo, they said. Don't understand why they didn't just have them race each other. The rat trap. Literally a shorter wheelbase than my junior dragster, going 6 flat to the quarter mile. Lord have mercy, that thing's wicked. Alright, here we go. Are we going to see them save parts, or are they going to try to make a run? Judging by the burnout, they're here to make a run. Shook the tires pretty hard. yeah, burning it up. But this actually is the semifinal round of Top Fuel. Down to 3. That's Kaiser on the far side. Still confused at the bracketed out thing for the 6.0 class, but only time will tell with that one. All right, here we go. Had it and put a hole out and drove around. Kaiser 587 at 253 is going to go to the final round. Ooh. Tyler Hilton making a solo pass into the final round. Going to face Pete Kaiser. Rob's climbing the bleachers to see. With any luck, me and Rob are planning to come back next year for more than just one day. It's our first time at a pro race together. You know, we're 3.5 hours away from home, just about. Well, about 3 hours. Something like that. Yeah, about 3 hours away from home. We've been having a blast, and we talked all day about possibly going to another one this year, so. We'll try to win some races, though, the junior dragster circuit. It's my last year, and Rob's been crew chiefing me when Dad can't make it, or can make it, and we have my sister there. I don't think Rob's going to be there next week in Edgewater, though. I'm still making videos. I'm still racing, though, and I strongly suggest you check that out. Hopefully I'll have my junior dragster video, and then obviously all the nitro chaos, and wheel standers, the wheelie bus. It's going to be awesome. Here we go. .581, 255. Laid one down. I didn't video it because I don't know why, but Larry just won the 7.0. It was not the final round. There was 3 cars left, and he just won his round in the semifinals. And his competitor, who was going to race him in the finals and had a bye run, couldn't make it up here. So Larry just won. On not even having to race the finals. I hope he comes up and he makes a solo run. You know, just to. I think he still has to. Or no? I think he's got a stage. I don't know. Either way, he's won.
They said you just watched your winner.
This is our first final round. And yep, we moved. There's so many open seats over here, and we were like, you know what? Never videoed the Nostalgia National from right here, so we're going to do it today. He's already in deep safety. 7:30. Here's the straight axle Mafia Gasser final round. And for those of you wondering, nobody knows what the hell happened to Pro 6-0. Nobody.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, there was 3 cars going in the semifinals, and they called them up a long time ago, and no one ever came, and they said it like 10 times, and no one ever came, and then we didn't hear anything else about them the rest of the day. So, yeah, I'm not kidding. No one knows. Just thought I should let you all know. I'm not skipping out video and anything. They're just not here. Run the wagon and the Camaro. This is, what did they say? This was Hot Rod Eliminator final round. Almost come around him. The Camaro hangs on for the win. And I believe this is Super Gas next. Left lane. It is time for the Pro 7.5 final round. Another burnout to the 8th mile. Pat Friel's over here on the close side. I don't think he's interested in putting on a show with burnouts. I think he wants another Nostalgia Nationals win because I believe he won it last year for the Pro 7.5 class. So we'll see. 6 10,000ths, he said, of a second. There's 2 roadsters. I believe this is roadster class final round. We got 850 on the close side and a 9 flat on the far side. This index class. Here we go. Breakout, double breakout. Next final round. Flat coming out of the far side. The close side with a 925. Dialed in. I believe these are, I don't know what these are. Here we go. Comes to an end on a solo pass. For our buddy Larry Harlan. And if you have not yet, I really want to recommend the Nitro Experience video I did with him earlier today. Go check it out. And I don't think he's going to make a run. I think he's just going to stage it up. Fitting, because last year did the burnout, the #1 qualifier. Didn't go anywhere. Didn't even get to try. Died on the track. Goes out first round. This year, gonna stop it on the track with the green light on, so it is official. Larry Harlan, for 2025 champion of the Nostalgia Nationals here in Bowling Green. Saving parts, you know, that's what I would do too. And oh my God, did you see that? 2 Pro 6.0 cars coming up. Because the car was loud, but 2 Pro 6.0 cars. So somehow we found them. And they're next. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how we got here. But we're here. The Pro 6.0 final round coming up. My phone is at 15%, so that's literally just the right time we get to these final rounds. So second to last one of the day. If you want to see more of these guys, altered the front engine dragsters, make sure tuning in next week. Seriously. Edgewater, Nitro Chaos, it's coming at you. More great nostalgia type drag racing. Rat Trap Nitro Water. On the close side, not really nitro, burning up methanol, alcohol, racing alcohol. It is smooth tractor, but I remember talking to them last year. They're not burning nitro. Going that fast in a car like this. to pedal it, keep it in. I don't know if he realized Rat Trap turns it red. And the left lane gets the win. It said the driver's name is Mike Sexton. The car said William. I know it did. But driver's Mike Sexton. Congratulations on the win, Pro 6-0. Don't know how it happened. Don't know how we got here. But congratulations nevertheless. And then there was one more race. I want to say, as I always do, thank you for watching this year. It's been awesome. Thank you, Rob, for bringing me up here and doing this with me. It's really fun. Say happy Father's Day to my dad. It's gonna be great. It's final round, but I'm gonna give them all the credit. This track, facility, everyone that the hard work they put in today. It's rained 3 times, just like at Bristol, and to clean it up and make this track raceable and great. It's such an incredible job, and it's not like this is the NHRA Safety Safari. This is, I mean, they're a great track facility and everything, but you know, this is Bowling Green's facility. It ain't like the NHRA is coming here and running this with the track cleanup and all that stuff. So great job, and hopefully the track will hold up one more run here. Tyler Hilton on the close side. Pete Kaiser on the far side. Hilton trying to four-peat this event. They said they've won it the past 3 years, and they're trying to win it one more time this year. Will it happen? Will Pete Kaiser put a stop to it? Say they're plugged in. Wait for the sign for the starter. Zoomed in on the starter. Here we go. There's the signal. Final round time. Side by side, 250 50-mile-an-hour runs. And Tyler Hilton wins it again. Thank you all for watching. Congratulations to all the winners. And we'll see you next week at Edgewater for Nitro K.